name is Michael Utsey. Today I'm going to be giving a speech on the benefits of adopting a pet. First thing that I'm going to tell you is that I'm working on improving my not being so still. There are a number of benefits to adopting a pet. 2012, 62% of households owned a pet, 20% of those being dogs. It's now 2015, and the percentage of pets owned is 68%. How many of you here own a pet or two? Or are looking into adopting a pet in the near future? I'm here today to promote the facts, and promote the benefits that come with adopting a pet. I'm not sure if adopting is really for you. Take a look at some of the facts and come back to this question at the end. The benefits you will receive from adopting a pet. There are a number of proven health benefits, from mental, physical, and even emotional improvements. Pets provide their owners with a sense of companionship. My wife and we adopted a cat recently, and I can vouch from experience that it truly does bring joy and laughter into your household. What they say about dogs being a man's best friend is proven to be true. Animals, specifically dogs, will protect your home from invaders, because dogs are territorial. They know when their home is being threatened. There have been news stories of dogs who have warned away intruders. You can look this up on the internet. Various times when dogs have done this. You're supporting your local animal shelters by doing this also. Homeless animals are being taken off the streets, and you are opening up more room in the shelters for them to bring in new animals. The benefits animals receive from being adopted. The animal in which you adopt is not only being given a second chance at life, but being put into a nice household and given the chance at a good future. You are saving their lives. 56% of dogs and 71% of cats that enter the animal shelters are euthanized. 25% of dogs and 24% of cats are actually adopted into households. How you can go about adopting an animal. If you're a social media user, most animal shelters have Facebook pages. You can check the internet for shelter websites or newspapers. Certain animal shelters will host adoption events at local pet stores. Visit your local animal shelter where you will see what animals are available. And when you do this, take the time. Go in 1 or 2 times with the animal that you think you're going to adopt, so you can see how it's going to benefit you. Like, is it a nice animal, or is this animal very protective? If you adopt a kitten or a puppy, most animal shelters will spay or neuter them, which will save you time and money. Check your local animal shelter too, because sometimes they have half-off adoption days or events where you get multiple animals for the price of one. Also, look into adoption fees because they vary at animal shelters, and they also vary by age and what type of animal. Dogs, for instance, are more than cats. Puppies are more than an adult dog. If you live in an apartment, check with your apartment because most apartments have pet deposit fees that you need to pay before or slightly after you get a pet. Is adopting right for you? It is helpful to visit with the animal that you wish to adopt. If you have children, it is important. If you have children, it is important that you bring them with you because the animals may react different to kids. Some animals might not like kids because they may have been tortured to kids before they got sent to the animal shelter. Same with other pets. If you have a cat and you're looking to adopt a dog, what if your cat doesn't like the dog or doesn't like dogs? It's important to look at your schedule too. If you're not going to be home, you need an animal that does not require as much attention and if it might not be the right time for you to adopt an animal. Owning an animal is a big commitment to take into consideration, especially if you're a military or a family that travels a lot. If you are unsure, you can volunteer at your local animal shelter and see how you like the animals. See if you get a fit. I've presented facts and my personal opinion on adoption of animals. And this is a task that should be taken seriously. After all, it is a long-term commitment. I sincerely hope that all of you consider adopting animals in the future.